All right, folks, Tommy Cowett here on the lawn with you, and we are at a site of a kill-off, and we were putting in some drain lines. I'm going to show you a little bit about putting in drainage work. This is do-it-yourself, a DIY. Now, I rented a trencher this morning from HD, Home Depot. The situation here is these two downspouts you see here are tied in to this box. And then it goes nowhere from there. And it would come out of the box and spill out into the yard. There was a huge tree here. And if you can see that area right there, a lot of tree roots I hit, and there's even some tree roots I'm gonna have to move from this box. Down here, if you can see that, that's a little it's sealed up at this point. And I'll use a chisel to take that cap off. We'll be using a coupling like this and a elbow, and I'll run it on down. Basically is the way that's going to go. This adapter is needed to adapt this coupling like that, and then that's going to fit into our black pipe you might see in the truck. Let me show you this. Man, I hit some serious roots with that trencher, and but that's fine. These have to clean out a little bit of this. I'm going to tie these two downspouts in, as you can see, and then down this way, a trench past that. We'll remove that little elbow and connect with a connector. You'll see that in a little bit. Then I'm going to run this sucker all the way down here to basically the curb. Now, I did have everything, all the utilities marked. There's still, you can see where gas, if you can see that yellow. Over here, there's the remnants of cable. And a little bit of orange left. I didn't want to even get close to this cable. There's nothing worse than hitting somebody's cable. That way they don't have TV. And today, the Panthers are playing here in North Carolina, playing the Bengals. All right, folks, well, this is our 4-inch corrugated drain tile. We'll also be using a couple of T's to tee those two downspouts in. And anybody can do this. I have really hardly sweated at all using the trencher. Probably the most sweat I'll encounter or excrete is from cleaning out some of these roots. But right now I'm gonna go get a reciprocating saw and cut out some of this root that's right around this. You can see that root. And I'll use my reciprocating saw for that. So get started on that. Try to get done with this soon. All right, folks, well, basically use the chisel to tap out the punch out. And this adapter fits in there like that, and then you've got your elbow that is gonna work like that. All right. As it turned out, I really didn't need the punch out because it actually came out, but sometimes they are solid and you have to punch them out with a chisel. All right, folks, so I've grubbed the trench, and here are the hookups for the downspouts. It's a plastic hookup. Remove those elbows and run this out. There'll be a T here and a T here. Okay. Moving along. All right, folks. Well, the drain lines are in. It's time to bury them. But this is basically it. They're probably about 3 to 4 inches below the surface. They don't have to be all that tight. I mean, all that deep. And this is designed to carry this water on out to the street. And this will become surface water down here, if it does surface at all. It's corrugated tile down this way, so you're gonna be seeping. Anyway, it's gonna really reduce all the flooding that's been going on up in here from those downspouts. And especially that drain that comes off of the downspout from that house, across the driveway, down across their driveway, and down into the front yard here, as well as the two downspouts there. Now, we killed this off with Roundup, 3 applications. There was a lot of Bermuda, It appears to be all good and dead, and they're getting seeded here on October 3rd. So we're gonna go ahead and bury these lines, and that's it. Take care of that surface water. Okay, Tommy Cowett signing out. Have a great one. Well, all right, folks. Well, seeping out of this line would be a great idea, but just letting it pour out. Instead, we've got a pop-up. The customer decided that they had one of these in Chicago. So it's a very simple connection. See that? And basically pops into place, and then this connector is designed to go in like this. Basically hold like that, cover this back, and we got ourselves a nice little seep hole here. It's also gonna seep out of the line because this lower end is corrugated. So seeping into the soil gently rather than washing everything away. So we will see how this operates. And as the water fills up that tube, if it's heavy, because now we've got 4 downspouts. All right, folks. Well, it's been about a week, 2 weeks. So we got this property seeded. Seeds coming in. It's still about 1 leaf stage. You can see that. It's about 1 leaf per plant. There's our pop-up. Looks like it's been, somebody bowled that out. Ken must have bowled that out. And we slit seeded this. And it's coming in pretty good. Some weeds returning, and the ugly thing about that is most of that is buttonweed. We're going to have to deal with that later. But overall, it's very young. It's coming in really good. You can see no washouts, no drainage issues. The drains are working good. All right, folks. Tommy Cowett here, growing green. 336-854-7999, or go to growinggreen.com.